Welcome to this amazing event, Disasters Expo Texas 2025. We can see so many people. We can see that everyone is so excited. Today is the first day. We just started. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure. My name is Rob Borse. I'm a captain with Dallas Fire Rescue and with the City of Dallas. I've been involved in emergency management and emergency response for almost 30 years. I work with state and federal agencies in all aspects of preparation, response, and recovery in natural and other disasters.
Thank you so much for your service. And what actually inspired you to, become an expert in this field, to serve to the community and to help people?
So I think, there was just something within me that wanted to help people. And I think every little boy wants to be a firefighter and a cowboy and an astronaut. But I realized as I got out of college and I entered into the business world, that wasn't as fulfilling as I wanted it to be. And I found the fire department, and the job isn't for everyone, but if it's for you, it's the best job in the world. And then through the fire department, I ended up finding other ways to help. I got on some state teams. I got into intelligence and other forms of helping in a broader scale. And it's everything I've learned, I've just really, really enjoyed. And so the sky's the limit. And I found that I have a penchant and some talent and ability. And I've really, really enjoyed it. It's been very, very fulfilling. And I just want to keep doing it for as long as I'm able.
We see that there are so many disasters on the rise right now, everywhere, not only in the United States, but also worldwide. And taking that into account, what would you like to say to people when it comes down to their personal responsibility, personal preparedness? How important is it?
I think it's crucial. I think that personal preparedness is vital. You cannot just rely on authorities or others to ensure your own survival or your own well-being. So I think that educating yourself in the resources that are available to you and also to the threats that are present in your own community and in your region. So too many people don't think about that. It's not a very pleasant subject, but I think just a little bit of preparation goes a long way. So if you live in the middle of the heartland, you don't need to worry about a hurricane, but if you live on the coast, you do. And just simple things like having fresh water on hand, bottled water, or having canned food is enormous. If you're able to have a generator for if power goes out, or things such as that nature of just being a little bit prepared if things go wrong. And then just being aware, paying attention to what is going on for natural or other types of disasters, and being ready to take the proper actions and listening to authorities. Too often, people do not listen and until it's too late, and that can result in tragic results.
What challenges do you think the industry is facing right now when it comes down to getting ready for a disaster and then recovering it after it? What are the the biggest challenges that you can think of?
The biggest challenge is always money. It's spending money. So every community, every agency has a limited amount of budget. And there are many different priorities that compete for a limited amount of budget that you have to spend on these things. And everybody wants, or everybody says that everything is important. And so to spend money on preparation for disasters that probably will not happen for very often is a very difficult argument to make. And especially when you're a politician, and politicians are in office for only a set amount of time, and you have to, as someone in my field, you have to convince a politician to spend vital budgetary funds on something that will probably not happen while they're in office. And then they can't spend money on something that makes people happy right now. So they won't even get credit for spending that money. Some other official years down the road we'll get credit for that. That's a very hard thing to convince them to do. And it makes it sound like I'm calling them short-sighted, but I do understand the difficulty, because if they put up a statue or build a bridge or fix the streets right now, it makes everybody happy right now for them. But if they put up siren systems or improve the radios or the phone or whatever, then people don't notice that, and then they don't have money to make people happy right now, and all they do is get criticized. So I understand the difficulty, but it's the nature of emergency preparedness and emergency management. That's the difficulty we face, because people don't want to think about disasters because it's not a pleasant subject.
Yes, and it also requires actually thinking a couple of steps ahead.
Yes, you're playing
not just
chess.
thinking about right
you
now.
play chess, not checkers.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you so much. And what would you like to say to our audience? Maybe there is something that you would like to share, like you just shared with the audience here at the expo. What are the key takeaways that you would like people to walk away with?
Honestly, I think my message today to the audience and my message to your audience right now would be preparation is key. And you have to be brutally honest with yourself. People like to put on a rosy picture on everything, and they like to hope that things won't happen to them. And what I like to say is you prepare for the worst and hope for the best, because it won't be bad if you're prepared and then nothing happens. That's much better than if you weren't prepared and then something bad happens. So that's what I would say is preparation is key, and just be honest that things might happen.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's great to meet you. Thank you.
Great to meet you too, sir.